What was the message from the coaching staff coming out of a game like the one on Saturday?
Well, basically, we got to be better. We know that we can't let up 10 goals in a game and expect to win. We got to be way more committed defensively and get a higher compete level coming in tomorrow.
The stretch of games that you guys are in, the opponents that you're facing, it seems like a pretty crucial stretch of the season. What's the emphasis, I guess, been on?
Yeah, I mean it's a huge part. It's taken down fast, and it's fast games coming, and a lot of tough games as well. So I think we got to come together here really as a team and be really committed to each other and committed to winning. And I think we definitely have the capacity to do it. So I think it's all up to ourselves.
You guys have had some longer breaks in between games here for a while, but for you coming over into the NHL schedule, especially the first half of the season, how did you find that experience, like the pace of the games and not of the games, but the staggering, not much rest in between?
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. It's fun. I think everyone wants to play, and I think it's fun to play games. I think that's why we play. And it's just crucial that you really take care of your body, take care of your mind to be fresh and prepared for every game. And even some nights when you maybe don't have it with the hands, or your sense isn't really there, that you really can get the legs going and contribute in other ways. So I think that's a huge part. And yeah, it goes really fast when it's a lot of games. You don't really have time to stop and think. You just go. No, it's been fun.
Answer, Kyle?
Lucas, you're in the stretch of games that you guys are in right now, playing the best teams in the league. Do you notice the difference on the ice as far as the intensity when you're playing that level of competition? Is it much different out there?
No, well, we played most of the teams already, and I think that it's usually up to ourselves. If we come out with speed and commitment, that usually dictates the game. And unless if we play like we did against Toronto, where we came out a little on our heels, then the game goes very fast and we're not really there. So I think every game we just gotta come prepared, come with speed and be ready to battle.
Blashill often talks about wanting to get that shooting mentality, and he didn't like it the first two periods against Toronto, and then you discovered it in the third when there was urgency. I mean, just as a player, how do you get that shooting mentality? What clicks, and how do you get it from the start of the game?
I mean, it's a shooting mentality, so it's really up to yourself. It's something that us as players can't control. I think a lot comes from putting yourself in good positions where you can get a shot off. I think when we're a little too slow into situations, we don't really get out with speed, and then we don't have the time to take a shot even. So I think it all comes from that. But otherwise than that, it's just to have that mindset that you need to shoot the puck. I think is more. The more you shoot it, the higher percentage of scoring. So I think it's mostly that we get pucks in the net. Maybe not always the best shots or the best opportunities, but create something from it as well. Create chaos that there you have to turn, and all of a sudden we can create momentum. So I think there's a lot of different parts playing in.
Thanks, Lucas.
Charlie Johnston?
So Coach Blashill Saturday night after the game said he didn't like the vibe of practice you guys had on Friday. Was today a little bit more of an intense practice?
Yeah, we worked on a lot of details today. I think the defensive part is a huge thing that we had to work on right now, and we did that today as well to make it clear, so everyone knows what we're doing and can execute it in a high pace as well.
What was the biggest message that Coach Blashill had for you guys today following Saturday night's game?
I think our compete level. I think doesn't matter if how we execute different moments in the game. If we don't have that compete level, all of the details, I feel like, doesn't really matter if we don't compete. I think that's what it all comes down to. And even if some nights we maybe aren't there in the structure, if we still compete, you get a lot away with a lot of things by hard work.
piggybacking off of Ansar's question, the third period was really good. There was a lot of momentum going. How can you stretch that out into 60 minutes of gameplay against a really good team, Carolina, tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think we got to take away the positives from it and really come ready to play from the start. I think if we would have played the way we did in the third period against Toronto, it would have been a totally different game, and we would have had a lot better chance. So I think for tomorrow's game, I think that the biggest thing is to come prepared from the start of the game.
Kevin Allen?
Yeah, Lucas, over the last 15 games, the Red Wings have averaged 3.6 goals per game. I wonder, do you feel that's who you guys are now? Are you a high scoring team, or is it you're hot, or where are you at as a scoring team?
No, I think we shouldn't be relying on scoring goals to win games. We're not going to win games by 6-4 or 7-5 or even 5-3. We need to win these close games to be able to pull out 2-1, 2-0, 1-0, those tight games. And I think defense D zone is where everything starts. If we can be tight there, we know that we can score goals, but we need to be way better defensively.
The increase in scoring that's happened over the last 15 games is as simple as the move to Bertuzzi down to the second line, which gave them a lift, or is there more to it than that?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of different things. I think we have a lot of guys on our team that can score and produce. So I think, like I said, we need to be defensive focused first, and to be able to win tight games. I feel like a lot of games have slipped from us as well, where we had a late lead or a late tie, where we lost those tight games. And I think that's what makes the biggest difference. If we can get a win out of those games, it makes a huge difference.
Thanks, Lucas.
Ted Colton?
Hey, Lucas, just talk about your relationship with Moritz Seider and how good has it been, or how nice has it been to have another guy who's a rookie and kind of knows what you're going through out there, because he's going through the same thing. How helpful has that been?
I mean, it's huge. Mo and I are really good friends, and we get along great off the ice, which usually translates on the ice as well. So no, it's really nice, whether it's just hanging out off the ice or having someone to talk to or whatever it could be, since both of us are here, without friends and family, except for, of course, the guys on the team, but outside of hockey. So I know it's really nice to have, and we get along great.
Hey, Lucas, you guys hit it off like right off the bat this year?
Yeah, basically. I lived with him in the beginning, so that was really nice as well. And we had a great time. So yeah, we got along very quick.
Hey, just talk about him on the ice. I mean, have you been impressed with how good he's been playing this season?
Yeah, I mean, impressed, of course, but I knew how good he was coming into the season, playing against him last year, and he's just a force out there. He can basically do it all with his. I mean, you see the big hits, the physical plays, but the patience with the puck, the skating, making plays. He's a very well-rounded D, and it's a lot of fun playing with him.
You know, you don't have a vote, but the rookie of the year, everybody's talking about rookie of the year. Would he have your vote, or what do you think? I mean, is he the rookie of the year this year?
Yeah, I don't know. He's been playing great, so he has my vote for sure.
Gotcha. Thanks for this, Lucas.
All right, those are all the questions we had for Lucas. We'll be back shortly with Coach Blashill.